This is the second and last part of my video on the A to Z of sound words. Sound gives life to our words just as well as the images they conjure up. And the sound is there whether or not we read them aloud. This is what AA Patawaran, the author of Right Here, Right Now, has to say about the sounds of words. That they resonate with us even when we don't hear them out loud. It underlines the significance of onomatopoeia in language. On that note, let's continue with the alphabet of sound words. N is for neigh. It's the long, loud, high sound horses make when excited or frightened. The horse neighed when the thief entered the stable. O is for oink and Umpa. Umpa is the sound of a deep brass instrument, especially in military band music. The Republic Day parade was punctuated by the Umpas of the army band. P is for ping, plop, pop. Onomatopoeia can make for wonderful advertising slogans. You must have heard about the breakfast cereal that goes snap, crackle, pop. Q is for quack. Everyone knows that it's the sound ducks make. A quack also means a fake doctor, someone pretending to have medical skills or knowledge. R is for rustle, roar, ribbit. Ribbit is the characteristic croaking sound of a frog or toad. After the downpour, the air was filled with the ribbits of frogs. S is for squeak, sizzle, slap, splash. The following poem makes quite a splash. Piddle paddle, splash, 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 into the pool with a great big dash. T is for tick-tock, tinkle, tatter-rat-tat. When Irish author James Joyce wanted to convey the sound of someone knocking on the door in his novel Ulysses, he invented the word tatter-rat-tat. Apart from being an apt onomatopoeia for the sound of knocking, tatter-rat-tat is also one of the longest single-word palindromes in the English language. U is for is the sound of a cough or an interjection of disgust. This cough syrup tastes disgusting. V is for vroom. Vroom is the roaring sound a vehicle or its engine makes when going at high speed. He could tell she had arrived when he heard the vroom of her sports car. A room with a view is something that people look for when they check into a hotel. A vroom with a view might be an interesting way to describe an open-top sports car. W is for whir, whack, whoosh, whimper. T.S. Eliot's poem The Hollow Men ends with these lines. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. These are probably the most quoted lines of any 20th century poet writing in English. Describing an anticlimactic end to the world, it has many different interpretations. X is for xang and xung. Comic book onomatopoeia is an inventive genre. It has given us words like bamf, crack, and thwip. So I'm going to add to it with my own sound words, xang and xung. You decide what they mean. I've just made them up to fill the void of onomatopoeias starting with X. Y is for yell, yap, yodel. Yodeling is a type of singing where you quickly alternate between normal voice and falsetto. It was part of the knock-knock joke I narrated under K. Reminds me of the yodeling in the song The Lonely Goatherd from The Sound of Music. Little old lady, hoo. It also describes Tarzan's jungle yell. Z is for zoom and zip. Zip is one of the onomatopoeias in the following song about a mysterious and musical toy that a boy gets from his father. These are the lyrics. It went zip when it moved, and pop when it stopped, and whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. That was the A to Z of onomatopoeic words. Of course, there are so many more examples. If you have some favorites that I've missed, do write them below. Sound words make our language livelier, so let's use more of them. Apologies for the terrible singing. Do subscribe to the English Nut on YouTube. Ring the bell icon too, so you know as soon as there's a new video. Ring. That's another onomatopoeia. I'm the English Nut. Bye for now.